Hello, writers. Today is Monday. We do 2 writing lessons a week. So, our first one is today, okay? So, what you're going to need for writing today, if you want your whiteboard that is laminated with one of your expo markers, and then your yellow journal. If you do not want to use this tool, you do not have to, but Miss Reed's going to show you what we're going to do today on this before we do it on the yellow paper, okay? So I feel like you guys have been working really hard and becoming really good storytellers and illustrators. But today I wanted us to try something new. Today we're going to visualize our story before we put it on our paper. Okay, so when we visualize our story, we're able to see it in our minds, kind of like if the story was a movie. Okay, so today when we visualize, I want us to close our eyes. Okay, close your eyes. I'm going to even close mine too. Okay. Let's visualize something that we both know a lot about. Let me think. Okay, I know. Let's visualize the playground, okay? So I want you to close your eyes and we're going to take a walk in our minds to the playground. We're not at school right now, right? And so we can't physically walk out into the playground, but we've been out to that playground enough times that I think that this is a good one, okay? So close your eyes. We're going to take a walk in our minds to the playground, okay? Okay, so we're walking out to the playground. What are some of the things that you see? What does it look like? What color is it? How tall is it? What's next to it, right? So today we're going to illustrate a story that we just visualized together. Are you ready? What's really important, boys and girls, I think sometimes when we're in kindergarten and we're writers, as soon as it's writing time, you pick up your pencil and you start writing and you don't take the time to really think about the story and think about what you want to write about. So I really want us to work on visualizing that story in our head first, okay? Do you think it's okay to start with your picture before you do your words? I think that it's a great idea. And actually today, that's what I want us to do. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the pictures than the words, okay? The only thing that's going to be tough is I only have one hand to do this because the other hand I'm using to record this lesson. And I also don't have all the colors that I would normally use because I have one black expo marker. So where you, boys and girls, have crayons and lots of different colors to use, Miss Reed, she only has one, okay? So think about that. Please do not just use a pencil to do all of your coloring. I want you to use all of your colors. All right, so we are visualizing our playground. All right, so for me, when I'm visualizing the playground, I think the first thing I want to visualize is a big, huge sun. The sun is there. It's shining bright down on us. Okay, so we have this big, beautiful sun shining on us while we are outside playing on the playground. If I had my colors, that sun would be like yellow or orange. Okay. Something else that Miss Reed really, really likes out on the playground is actually that 100 chart that is on the ground. Do you guys know the big 100 chart? There's actually 2 of them. Okay, I'm just going to draw one. Okay, so this would be the giant 100 chart out on the playground. And actually, if you think about what's next to it are the steps. You know where those steps are? This is like, there's the blue rail. Okay, and right here, there's the door. This is the door that we come out to the playground. So like right here, this is the actual school. I'm going to label that actually. Labeling your picture also helps your readers. Okay, so this is the school. These are like the windows in the cafeteria. So like the cafeteria, the tables are in here where we leave our lunch boxes. Right here is where we line up. We get our hand sanitizer, right? We get 1 squirt of hand sanitizer, and we come out the door, right? And we come down these steps. Does this help you visualize, right? So I'm thinking about that 100 chart at playground, but is that the only thing I'm putting in my picture, or am I putting lots of other things? Okay, so these are the steps. These are those steps that we come down, and this is the blacktop, and this is the 100 chart. Okay, it might be kind of hard for me to do 100 of these squares, so let's see what I can do here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. All right, 10 that way. Now I'm going to turn my paper a little bit this way. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, there is our 100 chart that is out on the playground. So one of my favorite things for us to play is where we have one friend that's the caller, right? So I'm going to draw one friend here. This one friend is the caller. Okay, if I had my crayons, I would add a lot more details because we know that people wear shirts, right, and pants, and they wear shoes, and they have eyes. But again, Miss Reed also wants the video to not be too long today, okay? So what does the caller do? The caller calls a number. Say the number is 72, okay? So this is the speech bubble, this person's saying 72. And then what do you guys do when somebody calls the number 72? That's right, you all run to 72, which actually is this dot right here. I'm going to color it in black just for fun, okay? That would be 72. That is one of my favorite games to play on the playground. Now, when I go to write the words for this story, I might say, at recess, I play with my friends. How about that? All right, so at. That's my first word. At recess. Ah. All right, I hear the A sound. I hope you do too. But it's the beginning of our sentence. So is it going to be a lowercase a like this or an uppercase A like this? Good job. It's going to be an uppercase A, okay? So we're going to be like this big. I want to start at the grass line all the way up to that skyline. At. At. Ooh, good job. That's also a sight word. So I hope that you know how to spell that. At recess. Okay, I need a finger space. I don't want my words right next to each other. Re, e, se, s. Did I let that stop me if I didn't really know how to spell the word recess? Did I write the sounds that I heard? Yeah, I'm going to keep going, okay? At recess, I. Oh, that's a sight word. I should know how to spell I. And we know that the letter I is also one if it's in the middle of a sentence. It's not lowercase, it's uppercase. At recess, I play. Ooh, play is also a sight word, but I'm going to do the sounds I hear because that might be hard without the word wall. So pull. Ooh, that's a worm line letter. You guys see that? That's a worm line all the way down here, the worm line. Pull. A. All right. At recess, I play with. Ooh, that's a hard one. I have my finger space. I. Is a digraph, okay? It's when TH come together. This is a very, very hard word, and I would not expect you to be able to spell this word correctly, okay? But I want you to know that the sound is TH. At recess, I play with, I ran out of space, so I'm coming down to the very next line. At recess, I play with my friends. That's right. Okay, my. This is also a sight word. I. Well, if I'm writing the sounds I hear the I sound. So if you wrote this on your paper, that would make Miss Reed very, very happy. My is actually spelled like this. M-Y. Okay? At recess, I play with my friends. Friends. I hear the Z sound. And this is the end of my sentence, so I need to put a period. Okay, let me check. Did I do finger spaces? Yes, I did. What about capital letters? Do I have a capital letter at the beginning of my sentence? I do. I even have my I capitalized. Punctuation. Did I put punctuation at the end of my sentence? Yep, I have my period. There it is. Ooh, sight words. Did I spell sight words correctly? Some of them. Remember, this is the one that Miss Reed said it's okay if you don't spell all of your sight words correctly because you don't have a word wall with you and you're not in the classroom to see it. But we did sound those out, so it's okay. And the last one, the picture matches. Does the picture match our story? At recess, I play with my friends? Yes. All right, this is kind of a long video, but I really wanted to be able to show you that. When I did my story today, did I just pick up my pencil and start writing my words? That's right, no way, Jose. We visualized first. Good writers, they think about what they're going to write about. They think about that story in their head. Sometimes they even close their eyes to come up with that story. And then they make the picture on the paper before they do the words. Okay? I would love for some of you to send me or Mrs. Lewis pictures of what you do today in writing. And remember, since today is a Monday, tomorrow you're also going to practice the same thing that we learned today. So today you're going to make sure that you're really visualizing before you write those words and get your picture down first. Try to get some good details in your picture before you write your sentences. And remember, I would love for you to do 2 or 3 sentences a day. I know I only wrote 1, but our video is already a long video and we don't want it to be too long, okay? Do this for me today and do it again tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we will have a new video, okay? All right. Bye, guys. I miss you. Keep working hard.